Hey everyone, I'm Eric and I work for Crystal Cove Conservancy, the nonprofit partner of Crystal Cove State Park. The area that we call Crystal Cove State Park exists as part of the traditional lands and waters of the Ohashimen and Tongva tribal nations. Today, Crystal Cove State Park is located on the coast of Southern California, between Newport Beach and Laguna Beach. It contains 3.2 miles of beautiful undeveloped coastline, 2,400 acres of backcountry, and a large offshore underwater park, which is protected as part of a marine protected area. It also includes Crystal Cove's Historic District, which you can see behind me right there. The Historic District is a small section of Crystal Cove that contains 45 vintage rustic coastal cottages and a Japanese language schoolhouse, which all date back to around the 1920s and the 1930s. Some of the buildings here are close to 100 years old. The Historic District is one of the last remaining examples of what California's coastal communities looked like about a century ago. You might think the beach, like the one behind me, looks very peaceful, but it's actually part of a changing dynamic system. In fact, during a king tide event earlier this year, it didn't really look like this at all. As you can see from the photo that provided, a lot of this beach was underwater. This is what we need your help with. As our beaches here near the Crystal Cove Historic District is affected by things like higher tides, bigger storms, and decreased river flow due to drought, we're becoming more and more concerned about how the beach itself might change in the future. If we lose our sand, that will have negative effects on the ecosystem, on the historic cottages, and on the general public who come and enjoy the beach and relax with their families. And that's where you come in. We're partnering with a team of environmental engineers from UC Irvine to help us understand how the beach system here is changing. But we can't do it alone. We need your help to help us understand how the system here is changing, and then help us come up with creative solutions that can balance competing interests and protect our beaches well into the future. We're really grateful to get your help on this project. Protecting Crystal Cove's beaches is a huge task, and it takes a community effort to do it. I'm excited to have you join us in the process.